Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra, exclusively on SNY.TV. Well, on Saturday afternoon, after back-to-back rainouts, the Mets played the equivalent of 2 games plus as they lost to the Miami Marlins in 20 innings, 2-1. The Mets got a run in the second, the Marlins got a run in the fourth, and nothing happened again until the 20th when Danny Echeverria drove in the game winner against Sean Markham, who worked 8 yeoman innings in relief for the Mets today.
Sean was unbelievable. For a guy who wasn't supposed to pitch today, came in as he always does. If you need me, I'm ready. It's been 7. It's been 7 days anyway. But he went out and it was absolutely unbelievable. And certainly he gave us every opportunity to win a baseball game.
He pitched absolutely incredibly, and so did all the other guys in the bullpen. So. Unfortunately, it just didn't go our way today.
Well, definitely wasn't expecting to pitch 8 innings, so that's in relief. That's definitely different. But anytime, especially bullpen days, that like I said, I told him down there that I can pitch anytime in between starts.
Well, you set a record by saying pop up the most times in a 20-inning game. Just offense dried up on both sides. So you have to credit some of the great pitching and relief. First, let's start with the starting pitchers. Harvey and Fernandez were outstanding. The last time they hooked up, they went 15 innings to Marlins and Mets, and today 20 innings. Both outstanding. Harvey went 7, 6 by Fernandez. Bad news for the Mets is that Harvey left with a tight lower back. And once you got into the game and there weren't any runs scored, both starting pitchers, Slowey and Markham, came into the game. Markham had probably his best outing since striking out 12 in a start, and Slowey was up to the task also. Slowey was in trouble every single inning, but the Mets couldn't punch anything across.
I didn't know he did until he told Goody that his back was, after he got the base hit, he was at first, and told Tom that his back was getting stiff. So he came in and said, "You better check him." So I did.
Oh, it's fine now. I think it was after the last pitch in the 7th, I kind of, felt a little tightness kind of in my lower back, right on the hip area. And, it was a matter of just a little alignment in the hips. And, as soon as I came in and they worked on it, it kind of popped right back into place.
Markham had the longest relief outing by a Met pitcher since 1974 when Jerry Cram went 8 innings in a 25-inning loss to the Cardinals. And at one point, Markham retired 16 in a row, but then 3 straight hits in the 20th inning when he was tiring ended up beating him.
I think that's the case. It wasn't that he lost anything. He just got tired and ran out of gas, and they're able to put 3 hits together. And that's all they got to 1, but 2 runs were enough in 20 innings to beat the Mets, who didn't get a hit with runners in scoring position, struck out 19 times in 20 innings, and just a tough game offensively, obviously, here for the Mets.
I wish I had an explanation. I wish I could, give you all the philosophies that, we talk about. We try to go through them, productive outs, moving runners along, using the field to hit, all the things that you preach and preach and preach. We're not getting it done.
The 0 for 19 with runners in scoring position by the Mets, the worst in their history. They left 22 runners on base. So the Mets are now 3-7 against the last place Marlins. They'll try and get a split of this rain-shortened 2-game series on Sunday afternoon with John Neese on the mound against Stony Brook grad Tom Kohler for the Marlins. Our coverage begins at 12:30 Sunday with Pepsi pregame live. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.